That is a correct statement. A motion to adjourn is not, when the motion is made to adjourn, it's the duty of the, if it's seconded, the chair takes a vote on it without debating it. It's basically always done, all in favor, say by saying aye. It's always, almost always unanimous. But irrespective of whether they vote to adjourn or don't vote to adjourn, once the motion made to adjourn takes place, it becomes the highest precedent. The parliamentary steps that are in order while the privileged motion to adjourn is pending, or after the assembly has voted to adjourn, although the privileged motion to adjourn is undebatable, the following steps are in order while it is pending: to inform the assembly of any business that requires their attention before adjournment, to make any announcements of upcoming events, to make but not take up any motion to reconsider a previous vote. The motion to reconsider has a number of issues of its own that we don't need to deal with here. To give notice of the motion to be made at the next meeting or the next day or the next session. Like if we didn't have a next set meeting date, setting the next meeting date is in order, even if a motion has been made to adjourn. Any of the above steps that are desired should be taken care of, but if there has been no such opportunity in a convention or a session that is followed by adopting an agenda, or in a case where a meeting of ordinary society adjourns before completed regular business, any matters that need to be discussed should then be addressed by the chair before a vote is taken on the motion to adjourn. So this is a clearly very misunderstood part of Robert's rules. I have seen this used as a hammer so many times, and clearly that wasn't the intent tonight, which is one of the reasons I was happy to address it here. But the motion to adjourn is a properly stated request by the body to stop conducting business. But in any normal body, there may be a lot of business that's left open on the plate right now. And anything like that that exists, it's the duty of the chair, as stated here, to address all of those issues before the vote to adjourn is taken. So the motion to adjourn is in order. It's not debatable. It requires a second. Once that happens, it's the chair's duty to finish any open business before he takes the vote to adjourn. And I just wanted everybody to be clear on that, because I've had some significant problems, especially in numerous recent meetings where I've seen somebody try to force the end of a meeting, especially to force the end of the discussion on an open question by moving to adjourn. And that's out of order. It's not the move to adjourn that's out of order. It's the duty of the chair to complete the business of the body before he takes the vote to adjourn.
I've seen that on council meetings many
Oh,
times.
I just saw it on a nationally publicized convention where the chair realized that there was a significant problem. He turned to the parliamentarian and said, "What is the parliamentary procedure here?" My recollection, he said, is that it's not debatable and we have to vote on it. And the parliamentarian opened his book and he said, "You're right. It's not debatable. You have to vote on it." They voted, they adjourned. They left all that stuff on the table. That's out of order. But you have to understand that that's the chair's obligation. The body is not required to do it. You know, the person who made the motion to adjourn was in order. But the chair who didn't know that he should have made all the announcements, made an opportunity for reconsideration of any vote that was up for reconsideration. You know, when a vote is taken to reconsider, often that is postponed until the end of the meeting, or until the new business, or there's orders of events that are supposed to go. And there's a number of things in a larger convention where they're automatically put at the end of the agenda. Well, when someone moves to adjourn, it's the chair's duty to pick up every one of those things he's got on his list and do them before he adjourns.
Can't wait till we do that.
Well, I'm glad you're not going to hammer stuff.
Well, I don't expect that we'll have a lot of issues that are going to get put on our end of the agenda plate, but I do want people to know that if we've got something sitting here pending, a move to adjourn is not going to complete the business of this body.
Jonathan, could any member ask a point of order before, you know, like you
Yes,
said before the vote?
point of order supersedes,
That would be one
yeah, point of order always supersedes.
to question that. if
The
there
question
was.
on the floor. See, all the move to adjourn does is make it the pending question on the floor.
Question.
But points of privilege, points of order supersede the motion on the floor.
And the person doesn't have to rescind their motion to adjourn.
No. The motion is still, the primary motion on the floor is still the move to adjourn, as soon as the business is completed. And so I'll consider that our business is completed, and we'll vote on adjourning. All in favor?
Aye.
We stand adjourned.
You make
That
it
was-
what, 9:30?